We aren't deaf to what's going on in the internet space. We hear the conversations. We are in community with so many business owners, just as I'm sure you are too. And perhaps you're experiencing this. Does it feel harder to obtain clients in 2023? Are you seeing a dip in revenue? Or perhaps you're at the same revenue level, but it just feels harder? This has been a common theme of the different networking groups we're in, the different Facebook communities or Instagram business owners we follow. We're hearing this conversation of how the climate has changed so much in 2023. And no discount, it has. So in today's video, I want to give you 5 tips so you can boost your revenue in 2024. So you have actionable steps of things to do that will help increase your revenue so you're not subject to another sales cycle or another hard climate, right? But first, if you're new here, my name is Cheryl. My business partner Katrina and I own Empower to Profit, where we help small business owners just like you put more of your revenue into your personal account. And if we can be frank, if you don't have revenue or top line, none of the management of your numbers matters. There's no way to put more of that revenue into your personal account if we can't work on the top line. So let me give you the actionable steps, 5 of them, that our current clients use and are having success, we use as well, so you don't fall victim to another sales cycle. So even when things seem hard, you know another step you can take. One of the biggest things I want to say is where your energy goes, results will follow. So perhaps 2023 was a year where you were cleaning up systems, working on the back end, trying to clean ship, do something different, diversify, whatever it was for you. If your energy was not focused on top line revenue, I bet your results are showing. Where your energy goes, results will follow. So here's where I want you to put your energy so you can boost your revenue and take home more money. First things first, stop switching your product or your service. Wherever you make money, keep doing it. Stop changing because it's working. I have a really good friend of mine who has a very successful business, and then as soon as she's seeing the success, she's making the $10,000, like the goal revenue minimum a month, she sabotages it by trying to do something different because now she's bored. Knock it off. Keep doing what's working. Stop offering a different product or service. It's one thing if you become at a place in business where you can add on, but if you're doing that at the detriment of where your revenue is coming from, if you're adding products or service and it's taking away from how you make your money, knock it off. Knock it off. Stop ping-ponging. Do what works and then continue. And then continue. I don't care if it's boring. It's working. Stop ping-ponging. That's number 1. Number 2, I want you to double down on where your clients come from. This can take some research. And in fact, we do this frequently in our business. I just did it today. I want you to evaluate how you received your last chunk, batch of clients, whatever you want to call it. Where did they come from? Did they come from social? If so, what social platform? Did they come from a referral? Great. How did you get that original person to refer you someone? Did they come from a Google search? Where are your clients coming from? And then increase your visibility in that manner. You want to say hello? This is ridiculous. Oh. So do more of that. However you're getting your current clients, continue it. But here's the thing. Remember, where your energy goes, results will follow. So if you realize your last 5 clients came from Facebook and you're diverting all your energy to Instagram, of course it's going to be harder to get a client. Go back to what works and do more of it, even if it's boring. I would love for you to throw fuel on the fire and add help to increase the client's visibility to whatever is working, not to the new thing. You've heard the saying, your network is your net worth. That's so true. But I don't want you to limit yourself to online networking. Get out of your house. Get out of your home office. Go find network groups. I know it's awkward in the beginning. It's always going to be awkward in the beginning because you've never done it. Get out and network. What network groups are you a part of? How frequently do you show up? Are you a passive member or an active member? If you want to see the fruits of your labor of networking, you have to be active. You have to be the interesting person that people want to talk about. And that doesn't come by sitting in the back of the room quiet and not talking about your product or service. So get out there, go network. Do it both online and in person. The fourth strategy to boost your revenue in 2024 is to increase your visibility and just plain and simple ask. How often are you talking about what you do? How often are you asking your friends, your family, hey, do you know anyone who needs X, Y, and Z? No? Okay, no problem. What's it hurt? Talk about what you do all the time like your paycheck depends on it, because it does. You know, if you were to work for a W-2 and part of your job was to go out and tell 10 people about your business that you work for, you would do it because you're getting paid. Well, if you want to constantly get paid and get paid more, you need to go out and talk about it. And then ask, hey, Johnny, do you know anyone who could need fill in the blank? No? Great, no problem. Hey, Susie, is there a way I could help you do blah, blah, blah? Oh yeah? Sounds great. Would love to help you out. Go ask for it. And the last tip I want you to consider is, how are you obtaining referrals? Are you incentivizing people to give the referral? If we can be real, everyone's in it for themselves. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but is someone going to take the time to refer your product or service if they're not incentivized? Probably a really small percentage. And truthfully, a bigger percentage is more likely to refer your product or service if they get a kickback. If there's something in it for them. There's something for their effort of saying, hey, Susie, meet Johnny. I think it would be important for y'all to connect, right? Incentivize those relationships and encourage referrals. So when's the last time you asked for one? Go out. Go ask your current clients. Hey, do you know we have a referral program? Speaking of, at Empowered to Profit, we have a referral program. If you want to refer us a done-for-you client, we will give you 10% for up to the first 2 months. So the 5 things that you can do right now to supercharge your revenue in 2024. Stop switching. Stop changing your product or service. Just keep doing the dang thing, especially if it's boring and generating results. Keep doing it. Stop ping pong. Double down on where your clients are currently coming from. Do you even know where they're coming from? Don't just have gut feelings. Go look at the data. Where are you getting your current clients? Show up there more and even more. And if you can afford it, add fuel to help you increase your visibility there. 3, network both online, but also out in the real world. Get outside of your home office. Go meet some people and talk about what you do. Become an active participant. Ask the people you know. Tell people about your product or service and ask if they know anyone that they could introduce you to. Ask if they know anyone who needs what you offer. Just ask. And lastly, incentivize your current clients as well as your audience to send you the referral. Give them an incentive for making the connection. Hey, if this works out, we'll kick you back X, Y, and Z. Let them know that you have that program. Don't assume people know. People are so caught up in their own worlds. No shame, we're all caught up in our own worlds, that they don't care what you offer unless you start talking about it. They're not aware, they don't remember. So tell them that you have a referral program. Ask them, do you know anyone who could use our product or service? So with that, let's all have an amazing year in 2024. Let's increase our revenue so we can put more of it back in our personal pockets. And with that, cheers to profit.